It's Missy, in case you can only hear. How about it?
Not with you listening.
Oh, right.
Hi, Dad. There's some stuff I should tell you.
In Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, co-producer Steve Holland reveals the deeper significance of Georgie's visits to George's grave, framing them as a therapeutic release for the character. Despite the time jump from young Sheldon, George's death heavily influences the narrative, particularly in Episode 2, Some New York Nonsense, where Georgie grapples with family pressures. Holland explains that visiting his father's grave serves as a crucial outlet for Georgie's emotions, especially after learning about his sister Missy's struggles. The show creatively expands on Georgie's backstory, highlighting his responsibilities in caring for Mandy, Cece, and the rest of the Cooper family following their patriarch's death. As the series progresses, it aims to explore the complexities of Georgie's role and the emotional challenges he faces, emphasizing the impact of George's legacy on his life. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, the real purpose of those visits to George's grave explained by producer. Georgie's visits to George's grave has a secret purpose, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's co-producer Steve Holland reveals. Despite the time jump between the young Sheldon finale and its events, George's death continues to loom over Chuck Lorre's new sitcom. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage shifts the focus on its titular characters, but as part of Georgie's arc, it will also tackle how the events of Sheldon's origin story impact him as a dad, brother, and son moving forward. In Episode 2, Some New York Nonsense, the pressure of it all starts to catch up, leading him to visit George's grave. In a new interview with TV Insider, Holland explains the secret purpose of George's grave in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, which is to be Georgie's own form of therapy. For context, after learning about Missy's troubles and the issues at home, Sheldon's brother experiences a panic attack. Holland also cautions that life won't be easy for Georgie and Mandy, and they are prepared to tackle all those rough patches moving forward. Read his quote below. Going to his dad's grave. That was his therapy. Getting to unload himself at his dad's gravesite was sort of all he needed to do to be able to keep going. How George's death continues to impact Georgie and Mandy's first marriage story. Unlike Sheldon's childhood, not much was revealed about Georgie's life in The Big Bang Theory. This allows Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's story to be more creative in crafting his story moving forward in the prequel. That said, some pertinent information was established, including the role he played for the Coopers after their patriarch unexpectedly died. This gives an idea of just how rough the next few years will be for Georgie, as he will not only have to take care of Mandy and Cece, but he will also continue looking after Mary and Missy. Unlike Sheldon's childhood, not much was revealed about Georgie's life in The Big Bang Theory. This allows Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's story to be more creative in crafting his story moving forward in the prequel. That said, some pertinent information was established, including the role he played for the Coopers after their patriarch unexpectedly died. This gives an idea of just how rough the next few years will be for Georgie, as he will not only have to take care of Mandy and Cece, but he will also continue looking after Mary and Missy. Our take on Georgie's rocky future arc after young she. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage has been unexpectedly emotional, at least in its first 2 episodes. Even as someone who regularly covered young Sheldon, I was surprised by this, considering the format change. That said, I am glad that it is not shying away from showing how difficult it was for Georgie to take care of 2 families during this time, something that he mentioned in The Big Bang Theory. As Georgie and Mandy's first marriage continues, I hope that Georgie continues to visit George's grave, so we get a better idea of how he's coping during this difficult time.